I will pass on the record deal, comma, not enough money, period. Send. Welcome to the video, guys. Today I'll be talking about how I make my covers, how I make my stripped down on a budget ones, and have a bigger budget with videography and stuff like that, and show you how I do all my different covers and do a nice little breakdown. This video is highly requested. I've had quite a few requests from the same person, and I've also had a lot of other people reach out to me and ask for this video, and I've just been pushing it off for a really long time, but here we are today. So I'm gonna be doing that today, and I hope you can really enjoy this. And my goal in this video is to explain the things that I wish were explained to me when I was looking for this stuff. Again, I'm still learning, but a lot of the stuff I'll say in this video is things that I was really looking for a long time and never really found. I had to find from little bits and pieces from all over the place and piece them together to have what I now use as my method of making covers. So I really hope you enjoy this, and I really hope it's helpful. Coffee's done. So this is pour over. Pour over is pretty much like your typical coffee machine, like your, I don't know, what's a very common company? Bun? I don't know, I have no idea. But anyways, a normal coffee machine, it just like drips in onto your grounds, and this is just, you're the coffee machine. Science. I've also got a muffin. I think it's like a coffee cake muffin. And I'm going to cut it because people who don't cut muffins do not deserve muffins, because they're meant to be cut into pieces. I'm not trying to stick this bad boy in my mouth and look like an idiot in front of my dogs, because no one's here and I have no friends. But now that all my breakfast and stuff is done, let's take it downstairs and break down how I make my covers. But darling, I could love you well. I will love you all the same. By the way, the coffee was amazing, so just in case you're wondering, I'm pretty good at it. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna break it down into two categories. The stripped down budget category, and then the bigger budget and a little bit more work as far as video goes and audio. But mind you, both of these are very budget, so even the high-end version where I'm taking a lot better videos, that's still very budget for what I'm doing. But I'll be doing both of those in separate categories, starting off with budget-friendly and very stripped down. So our very stripped down version will be just setting your phone up somewhere where you can prop it up on some books maybe. I've even taped mine to a window before. Anything is possible if you're willing to do it. And using natural light. Natural light is most of the time better anyways, and it works very well. And if you have an iPhone, I would say anything newer than the iPhone 7. iPhone 7 and up, the cameras are pretty decent, especially if you use the, not the inside camera, but the outside camera. That one is much better than your selfie camera, and they do the job very well, even the older iPhones. So if you have a little bit more money to spend on it, and you want to do some upgrades, I really recommend getting one of these. This is just a small tripod stand for my phone, and as you can see, it opens up here, bends. This can latch onto anything, so you could latch this onto, I don't know, bed frame. You can stand it up on a table. It hooks onto anything, and it's got grips on the bottom. So it's very, very good, and it's very inexpensive too. Very durable. Very durable. This thing has lasted me forever, and it's still in great condition. So this opens up, and you have a wide variety of different phones. Like, even if you've got like a massive Android tablet in your pocket, this could almost fit it. I mean, Android's getting pretty damn big now, so I don't know. But for the most part, this will fit it. This is a very good range, and I don't think you will have any issue with that. And all of the products that I mentioned, I'll have linked down below in the description. But yes, definitely get yourself a tripod like this if you have a little bit extra to spend. It will help you out a lot, especially with setting your phone up. And another thing that could happen, if you're using your cell phone's microphone and you prop it up on something, most cell phone microphones are on the bottom where you talk into, on the bottom here. So most have their mics down here, and if you prop it up on something, it blocks the microphone, and it might sound a little bit muffled. So if you are using that and you can't tape it to a window, or you can't prop it at an angle where the mic can still collect sound very well, this will get rid of all of those issues for you. Next we have the Blue Yeti. So this microphone has done me so well. I still use it. I used it actually in the beginning video. So this microphone is very good for the price. It's extremely good for the price. You'll see people who have very famous podcasts even now still using this microphone. They have all the money to spend and they're still using it for a reason. It's a good microphone. It's a good beginner microphone for very simple stuff. It's great for podcasts, for recording covers and things like that. The only reason I ended up getting something else is because it made sense for some other things that I was doing, but this microphone does get the job done. It also, you can screw in on the bottom so you can have it on a boom arm like this, and it's USB, so it plugs into your phone. And it connects down here, has a USB cord, and since I have an iPhone, and if you have an Android you would have to get an adapter as well, I have this Apple dongle that costs $567. This thing's insane. It's like, I think it's like honestly close to 50 bucks. It's so annoying. But I got the thing. There's probably cheaper ones on Amazon, but I read an article that is probably not true and said this is the only one that works, and I fell for it. So don't make the mistake I did. Probably get an aftermarket one. And yeah, so this, you can plug in USB on the bottom, and then it plugs into your phone, and then you can record sound. So whenever you take videos, it records from this. You can record voice memos, things like that. It's great. So that's another reason why it's great to have this, because if you're gonna plug this massive thing into your phone can't be sitting down. So you put it on that, it lifts it off the ground, you can plug this in, there you go. You got your setup. So now we've got our camera setup done. So you've got your cell phone camera. Like I said, anywhere from like a 6 or a 7 iPhone and up will be just fine, and depending on the Android that you have, I'm not very familiar with them. Maybe you get great video out of that as well. But anyways, yeah, so that's all taken care of. The phone camera is more than enough. We've got our audio taken care of. You can use your cell phone's audio, or you can use the Blue Yeti. There's also some alternative microphones that are a little bit cheaper than the Yeti, but I really recommend getting the Yeti because it'll last you a long time. It covers beginner ranges and the more advanced ranges, and it's just really a great microphone to have. So really recommend getting that. You can pick them up used on eBay and things like that. It's great. So now we've got our camera situation done, our mic situation done. One more thing will help us tremendously, and this is I would say this is the most important thing before you get any of the other stuff. If you just had your iPhone and a light, that is a game changer. This little dinky light, this bad boy, this ring light, this was from Amazon. I assume it was ridiculously cheap. I might have picked it up for $15 or something like that a few years ago. It's got like little Mickey Mouse ears on it. It was cheap, so I got it. Let me show you how this works. This one's actually surprisingly nice for the price. So you plug your USB in, and then it's got a little remote on the cord, and you've got your power button. Whoa, that's bright. And then you have 3 different selections. So you've got, this is very bright. It's like a very cold color. And then you've got a warmer color. So this is all warmer tones, as you can see, and then it mixes. You've got both of them, so you've got a wide variety, and then it brightens, it dims. It's great, and I really recommend you getting one of these because this will be a game changer. Lighting is everything, because cameras get video from light and capture light. So if you don't got good lighting, you don't got good video, and if you don't got good video, you don't got, you know. It's a little bit cold. It gets a little bit nippy, you feel me? And now for the very budget yet very good and very upgraded set, we've got our iPhone, using our iPhone camera, using our Blue Yeti mic, and we're using our new ring light as well. And there you have it. That pretty much covers how I make covers on a budget. See what I did there? Covers on cover. So now moving on to the more cinematic and bigger budget video setup that I use now for the most part, for almost all of my videos at this point. So what I've been doing recently is my Lumix G7, the 24mm Olympus prime lens. And depending on how close I am, if I'm really close, I'll use a wide angle attachment. But if not, I'll just keep it at the 24mm lens. And I use this tripod with it. Set this up at a nice distance for myself. Then I use this Amazon Basics tripod. It's very inexpensive and the build quality is pretty decent. And this is for my light. It extends very tall. I think it might be something like 8 or 9 feet. And then I've got this light up here. So this light is by a company called Newer. It's got an on and off switch here. You've got your temperature. You can adjust your temperature, and you can also adjust your brightness. And it comes with chargeable batteries and a battery pack. Very good light for the price. I'll have that linked as well. Any audio runs straight into the Focusrite, goes straight into the laptop, and goes into GarageBand for the most part. Then I just sync my video up with my audio a little bit later in DaVinci Resolve, and do all my final editing there, like zooms and things like that. And yeah. So one thing for a while that I was wondering how to do was get the nice separation between the person and the things behind them. I was seeing great videos on YouTube of people playing guitar, singing, and things like that, doing covers, and they had really good videos, and I didn't know how to do it. So after looking on YouTube, watching a ton of videos, not seeing it explained very well, it turns out that to get that good separation, you need low aperture. So I'll have a video explaining aperture linked up here. Very good video. I recommend you watch it. And if you have a camera that is similar to this and it's not 4K, it's only HD. HD and full HD does great. It's actually more than enough in most situations. The only reason why 4K is very important for me is because I'm using it in low light situations. I like very dark and moody videos, as well as zooming. So I like to zoom in my videos, and you can only zoom but so far in HD before the quality gets bad. Now I'm gonna show you the setup that I use, and we'll shoot a video. Okay, so I've got everything set up over here. The guitar, it's plugged in, and I've got it mic'd up, if you could see down there. And then I have that running to my laptop, and that's going to record all the sound. And then over here, I've got my light set up, got everything exactly how I want it, candles and everything for background. And this is set to 14mm, and this is how far it is. It's like an arm and a half away from me, so it's pretty close up, and I'm going to be doing some zooming. You can go ahead and dim the lights. And then if you come over here, this will be the view that we're getting with the camera from over here, and let's see the video that we come up with. So thank you for watching so much. This was how I film my covers, and I really hope you enjoyed it and you learned something from it. And if you did, I'd appreciate if you hit that like button. It helps me out, it helps other people like you looking for this video. It helps them find the video. So overall,
benefits everybody, hurts nobody.
If you hit that subscribe button, it would really help me out a lot. Put out some more videos, and let me know in the comments what you want to see next. And if there's anything you think I missed or should have explained a little bit more, I'll see if I can put out another video on that. And any questions about any of my setup, just drop them down below, and also follow me on Instagram. You can DM me there and ask me any questions there, and also see the videos that I put out. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.